Alright everyone, welcome to Hilltop Farms Survival Challenge by RustyMoney or RustyMoney96 on YouTube. Playing Survival Challenge on Mercury Farms um, on PlayStation 4, Farming Simulator 19. Since my setup video that I shared, I thought I'd do another quick little video. So this is going to be short, I hope. What I wanted to do was show you all what I've done since my setup video, and explain to you the changes that I made and what the future is going to bring to RustyMoney Survival Challenge on Mercury Farms, on his farm called Hilltop Farms. So first off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the landscape screen here. And show you that I made some changes to our farm plot, which I had described we would be making changes to our farm plot as my survival challenge progressed. None of these changes were made by using a government subsidy mod whatsoever. Yes, I did sell and buy some items of which I already owned, and I'll show you that. Right here there was the old shed mod that was sitting here. I sold that for just above $590. I think it was $598 is what I sold it for. And then across from it, kind of diagonally, was the very old barn mod, which was sitting right here. I sold that and upgraded my barn to a more sturdy building, but smaller. I sold that very old barn, I believe, for just around $13,000, if I remember correctly. And then I purchased the small barn from a wooden sheds pack. I'll show you all that right now. And then I did sell one street light pole that was approximately right here, I believe. And then I sold the toolbox icon and bought it back so I could place it where I wanted it. So we'll show you those quick. So if we go into placeables, of course I sold the toolbox mod for $100 and some. I can't remember the exact number, and rebought it back for $299. And then I sold the old shed for $598. I do remember that price, and that's what it cost to buy, $1,200. I sold the very old barn for just over $12,000, if I remember correctly, and it cost $30,000 to purchase. I will be adding in now this wooden sheds is what the mod is called, wooden sheds. It's the wooden sheds mod that comes with the little cattle pen. I'll show you that. And then I will be adding in the straw shed, hopefully. And hopefully, I'm undecided exactly where it all will go, but I'm hoping maybe the straw shed will get placed right here eventually when I come up with that money. And then I'm going to put in the wooden shed with the cattle right here when I come up with the money. And then I think probably gonna be right here somewhere. I'm gonna put in a small silage bunker, and I will show you which one that's gonna be right now. So first off, the animal pen that will be going in the wooden sheds pack will be this one, this barn with cows, for $25,000. And remember, we're playing with Seasons mod on with Seasons Geo from Fairmont, Nebraska. And then the silo bunker that I will use, I'm going to put in, will be a small bunker silo right there, the tire one, the ones with the tires on the side, for $7,000. Alright, but since doing all that and making these plot changes and my setup video that I made the other day and shared on Facebook groups for Farming Simulator yesterday after it was rendered to YouTube, I have since then also announced that another PlayStation 4 online friend will be joining us on our Hilltop Farms Survival mode, and he's going to be my super strength mod for a day. You'll all have to stay tuned for that episode. I'm not sure if we will record it, but I will share some screenshots on Facebook groups. Also, prior to selling items on my farm plot, the buildings, I had just above $4,000, and I was working at, I was going to buy my first harvester. That was the next thing I actually was going to buy, but I changed my view, and instead I upgraded and bought another tractor, this Fiat, and then I bought my first little grain wagon right here. That's all that I've bought since then, since the last updates I've given. So I think what we need to do next is I'm going to haul a load of grain or so into this wagon from my silo, because like I have said before in my survival challenge, this grain silo has some starter grain in it, just like you get on No Man's Land survival challenge. So I'm going to take a load or two of that and sell it to add to my money so I can buy a fertilizer spreader. And then I'll go right back to cutting down trees and selling them all right here at my static wood chipper. But that's what we're going to do. I just wanted to show you all what was going on here, and stay tuned. I will eventually be doing some field work here really soon. We'll go ahead and just show you that, but our first field would be planted with canola, second field will be planted with the oats, and our third field will be planted with soybeans. So we'll have canola right here, oats in this field right here, and soybeans in this field right here. So I'll be getting to that crop work here eventually as soon as my ground temperature goes up a little bit. According to my Seasons Geo, I could start on my oat field, but I'm going to wait yet for a little bit. Number one reason, because I don't have a fertilizer spreader. I had also sold my other fertilizer spreader in the time being of selling the old shed and the very old barn. I had sold that fertilizer spreader because I was going to upgrade to a different tractor. Plus, the fertilizer spreader I was using does not unload for some reason. So I'm going to use a different fertilizer spreader, which I'll show you now real quick. I'm going to use this Vicon PS1004 fertilizer spreader. That is the spreader that I'm going to purchase. It's got a wider spread and holds just a little bit more liters of fertilizer or lime. This fertilizer spreader right here, the KAL3M, is the fertilizer spreader that I'd sold. So that's the next plans of action. So I will check you all out later. If you're enjoying my short videos that I hope to continue to make here on the adventure of Hilltop Farms Survival Challenge on Mercury Farms map, Farming Simulator 19, PlayStation 4 with RustyMoney, I would appreciate some likes on the videos and some comments as to whether or not you're liking the content and my vision of this survival challenge that I came up with. So yeah, I would appreciate some likes, comments, and shares. But with that said, just remember, like I've always said before, a survival challenge does not have to be on no man's land. A survival challenge can be set up anywhere you choose on any map in Farming Simulator world. It's just a matter of how you set it up and how you want it to go. With that said, just remember, my survival challenge is very similar to No Man's Land. It's just set up on a different Farming Simulator map. So, I will catch you all later, and happy farming from RustyMoney on PlayStation 4 and RustyMoney 96 on YouTube. Have a great day.